So yeah, this whole Caitlin Clark disrespect, it's getting out of control. At this point, either it needs to stop completely, or honestly, just double down on it. Because the more people doubt her, the more dangerous she becomes. And you already know she's coming back with something to prove. It doesn't matter who you are, what position you play, or even if you barely belong on a basketball court. She's coming for everybody. But here's the thing. This doesn't even feel like normal criticism anymore. It's not like she's sitting there hurt or emotional about it. It's more like she's looking at all of this and thinking, this is ridiculous. Because some of these takes, they just don't make sense. You got GMs making these rankings. And if you really break it down, you start to question everything. Like, how are we evaluating players? What are we actually watching? Because we're seeing lists and votes that just don't line up with reality. Take the whole young core conversation. Somehow, the Indiana Fever don't even get proper recognition. And people forget Paige Bueckers is older than Caitlin Clark. She's even older than Aaliyah Boston. Yet somehow, people are saying they'd start a franchise with Paige over Caitlin. How does that add up? Caitlin had the better rookie season. That's not really debatable. And if you want to bring up injuries, Paige missed 2 full college seasons. Caitlin missed a few months. Those aren't the same thing. Then you look at how teams defend them. The adjustments teams make for Caitlin are completely different. Entire defensive schemes are built just to slow her down. That matters. That tells you everything about her impact. And then we get into the comparisons, like Chelsea Gray. Now don't get it twisted. Chelsea Gray is incredibly skilled. She can make the flashy, difficult passes. The kind where she spins, twists, throws it off angles, and somehow it still gets there. But there are levels to this. A good passer makes tough passes. A flashy passer makes simple plays look incredible. A great passer makes incredible plays look effortless. That last one, that's Caitlin Clark. That's the difference. Comparing that is like saying Jason Williams was a better passer than Steve Nash. It sounds cool, but it's just not true. And then people throw out positions like it explains everything. Paige Bueckers isn't even a natural point guard. She's more of a 2 guard. That's fine. She's elite at what she does. But let's not twist roles just to force comparisons. Because here's what's really coming. There's a very real chance that the MVP race ends up being Caitlin Clark versus Paige Bueckers. Think about that. You've got Caitlin, who's likely going to lead the league in assists while still being a top scorer. And then Paige, who could be near the top in scoring while still facilitating. Meanwhile, Chelsea Gray, her role isn't even the same anymore. On a team like the Las Vegas Aces, she's not running the offense full time. A lot of possessions start with Jackie Young, and when games get tight, Gray becomes more of a late clock option, running pick and roll with Aya Wilson or creating her own shot. That's not a knock, it's just reality. Roles matter. So when you see her getting pushed above players like Caitlin in certain conversations, yeah, it raises eyebrows. And look, if the game is on the line, based on what we saw in the 2022 playoffs, you can absolutely trust Chelsea Gray to hit a big shot. No argument there. But overall impact, full game control, offensive gravity, that's Caitlin. And when you look back at last season, even with limited games, her impact was undeniable. Extend those performances across a full season, and the numbers and influence speak for themselves. She took over games, completely flipped outcomes. Even in games where she struggled early, she found ways to dominate late. That's superstar behavior. So when people try to rewrite that or downplay it, yeah, it feels like short-term memory at best. At worst, it's just bias. Because if you compare rookie seasons straight up, scoring efficiency, playmaking, rebounding, availability, records, it clearly leans one way. And it's not close. But hey, keep doubting her. Because if there's one thing we've learned about Caitlin Clark, the more noise there is, the louder she answers.